Just a quick video from our friend Oliver, just to shine a little bit of light into his big pocket of ignorance he calls a brain. And we're going to show that we can get a really heavy sound from a mini humbucker and a Telecaster. This is a Seymour Duncan Hot Rails in my Tele. It's a Fender American Standard Telecaster 2008 model. The neck pickup is not wired up. We've only got this pickup wired up. That is off. Middle is just that one. So we just got that pickup wired up. Volume, tone, don't really touch the tone. Got coil split, bring that down to one coil. Full humbucker mode. So that's explained the guitar. It's a real Fender, nice guitar. So we're going to show why I use an overdrive as a booster pedal. You'll notice that the drive is completely off. My tone is round about 3 o'clock because this is quite a dark pickup in this guitar, so a little bit of extra treble on there. And level or volume is straight up at 12 o'clock. So clean sound. Playing through my orange CR60 combo. Everything at 12 o'clock. Some reverb on there. Guitar is tuned to drop D. And we're going to show how to use basically an amp in a box. This is a Friedman BE OD amp in a pedal. It's based on the BE OD 100 watt amp made by David Friedman. We have 6 dials on there: volume, gain and tight. I'm not going to explain tight. Bass, treble and presence. You see everything's more or less at 12 o'clock bar gain, which is at 1 o'clock. Treble's at 1 o'clock to give us an extra little bit of boost. Tight is at 1 o'clock. Moving along, we have a noise gate Decimator X. I've just bought this, cost me 107 quid I think it cost when all said and done. We can ignore this pedal, we're not using that today. It's a great tremolo pedal, but a noise gate anyway. Why do we use a noise gate? I'll show you. So overdrive is a clean boost. Even with no drive, because mine's a modded version, even with the drive right down at 0, it will add some drive. Now the amp in a box, called also known as a preamp. You could put this in your effects loop. A lot of people do. I don't. I stick it in front of my amp. So this is going to produce all of my drive. I'm not going to touch the amp. All my drive is going to come from this box. So a lot of gain coming from that, but it is quite what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little bit dull. It's got something missing. This is why we use an overdrive. So we're going to put the noise gate on, because if you listen, I turn that on, got a lot of hiss and buzz. Press the noise gate, cuts all that out, yeah, lets the sound of the pedal come through. Now that is a little bit muffled, so we're going to use the drive in front. Listen to when I engage the drive. Is that heavy enough for you? Now if I turn the noise gate off, listen. We're going to get all that crap filtering through. Noise gate on. Means I can just stop playing, we've got no. So that would be my core sound. This is basically the sound that I always use. Always with an overdrive in front. I've got the gain set to 1 o'clock. We have a treble at 1 o'clock, we're tight at 1 o'clock, everything else at 12 o'clock. That is my standard sound. It's always my bass sound. This for everything I play. So I'm just going to play a little tune just to show how heavy the sound we can get from this pickup. And volume's on full, tone's on full, just the treble pickup, just the bridge pickup. everything else set as I showed, and this is how I would set my guitar up in any instance. And that's kind of it really. That is how I would set up my sound. You see how this is used as basically an amp in a box. What I always do is set my amp, everything at 12 o'clock. Just use that as the base just to get the sound through. I set the tone I want on this pedal. Once I get close to where I need it to be, I cut the boost in, noise gate on, and that is it. That is my core sound using the drive in a box, not on the amp.